Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes just such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching scholarships, education, and research. All right. All things are alleged in my opinion. All right, y'all, let's get into it.
Something about your skin tight, wanting to be the prince of gospel, wanting to be a sex symbol, right? Let's talk about that. And we're not even going to talk about your scandals. See, I'm from the streets, so I know what's going on. So we're not even going to talk about your scandals, right? We're not.
Y'all know I miss the bishop, don't it? Y'all know I miss the bishop. Listen, y'all, so I wanted to do this video. So Kirk Franklin is apologizing to the church for the things that he's done, such as dressing. The bishop just said, he was trying to be a sex symbol out here, which I don't think so at all. But anyway, I'm going to give my opinion. And I'm also going to read some of the comments that are up under some of the posts in regards to Kirk Franklin. But in this video, we're going to cover Kirk Franklin allegedly, well, not allegedly, because he apologized to the gospel community for his twerking. He was twerking, okay, and for his dress code, okay. Now, I have my thoughts again about Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin, in my opinion, has been doing this for years. He has been dancing and gyrating and doing all of the things for years. I mean, that's just what he's done. But he said he's done too much, okay? So if you guys remember the reunion tour that took place in 2024, it was reunion tour 2, okay? Because the first one had Tamala Mann, David Mann, Israel Houghton. Well, this one had Fred Hammond and Marvin Sapp and Yolanda Adams. But he did decide to bring the Clark sisters back. All right, everybody know Jackie from the Clark sisters, okay? We talking about Jackie. Jackie holds down the tenor note, okay? Listen, there was a video of him twerking on Jackie, all right? So the Christian Post has given us some information in regards to Kirk Franklin's video that he did put on his YouTube channel on, I believe it was either New Year's Day or maybe the day after New Year's. So I'm showing that it was the day after the New Year where it was posted. Okay. So we're going to get into this briefly, and then I'm going to let you guys see the video in which that he did provide. And then I'm also going to go under the comments, read some of the comments up under the post where he specifically twerking on Jackie while they are singing or opening up the reunion tour. I'm not really sure what city this happened in as far as the reunion tour, but I do know that that he did apologize. All right. So the article reads the following. It says that Kirk Franklin apologizes for disrespectful attire in Jamaica, says twerking on singer was too much. Okay. It took him just over 8 months, but gospel artist Kirk Franklin has publicly apologized after drawing the ear of the controversy going on and the Christians in Jamaica for his flexing of his biceps while ministering in a tank top and shorts at a popular annual Christian concert on the islands last April. Okay, the concert was called Fun in the Sun. Okay, now I'm gonna also say this: it was hot out there. You could see that man was sweating and stuff like that, and he danced around. But maybe it doesn't make an excuse for it, right? So again, Kirk Franklin says that he does too much. He was just doing too much. But again, I feel like I'm going to link this article down below. But I do feel like, again, it was hot out there. I don't really see anything wrong with his attire because, truth be told, Diedrich Hatton dresses like that. I've seen Diedrich Hatton in a shirt that don't got no sleeves. I've seen several people that have ministered and performed in those ways. You know what this gives me? It get me when Juanita Bynum said that the deacons was going around there in the corner to lift up the dress. Child, just too much, ain't it? But listen, so again, in my opinion, it was hot. He had on shorts. The shorts weren't short. You know what I'm saying? And he just again had on a sleeveless shirt. Again, in my opinion, it wasn't that bad. However, I don't live over there to know what they feel is disrespectful or what they feel may not be disrespectful. And again, I'm not saying anything about, Jamaica in that sense, but again, I don't know what they deem as respectful or disrespectful. So what I'm going to do, shout out to the neighborhood talk for this video. I am going to play this video of Kirk Franklin apologizing, and I will be back with my commentary after this video.
This year, I had the great opportunity to go to Jamaica. Beautiful place. And I had a chance to perform. Watch. I am aware now that my choice of attire, which as a team we thought was going to be fine, being outside in the weather, was going to be something that would not come across as disrespectful. And since I've spent most of my career dancing and moving around and jumping on stage, that I didn't know that I would ever do anything that would ever offend anyone in any community, but it did. And because it did, I sincerely apologize. I sincerely apologize because I never want to get to a place that I can't learn what I need to do better, what I can do different to make sure that as I grow as a man, grow physically or in any aspect, that I'm always being humble enough and submissive enough to hear people and their concerns about anything being bigger than the message of Jesus. Because it doesn't matter what my goal and intent is, if I'm louder than the message of Jesus, then I failed. All right, so I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna keep this real, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Sometimes I just play too much. Sometimes I just be doing too much. I do. I play too much. I'm friends with these people. We have fun backstage, and I don't know how to separate the backstage Kirk from on stage Kirk. Like, I am who I am, wherever I am. These are my peoples, and we act silly backstage and have fun, and I don't know how to turn that off. And I gotta learn it because I know that it can be offensive to some people. But sometimes I just play too much. And in that moment, I was playing too much. I shouldn't have been playing out there in front of y'all. I should have kept that to myself and have fun with them the way I do when we be acting a fool. But sometimes I get on my own nerve. And when I was doing it, it seemed fine, but when I saw the clip, yeah, it's too much. So earlier this year.
Now, after hearing this, I have a question. I have a question. Again, I wanted to post this picture here to see. Again, in my opinion, the shorts are not short, and really, he can't help the fact that he got muscles and stuff like that, and that he's short and stuff like that. He can't help it. He can't help it. You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't find this to be disrespectful, but again, I'm not in Jamaica, so I don't know, again, their laws, their rules, what they may deem as disrespectful or anything like that. So let's get into some of these comments, child. Okay. Now, these comments are in regards to the situation where he was twerking on Jackie. So you have some people saying that this is straight out of the pits of hell. This is straight out of the pits of hell. Someone said, okay, so he really don't know which way he is in a war with himself. You can, first of all, I see what this person is trying to say. I disagree with that. Then you have someone say that most people are Christian and the title only. To be a Christian is to represent Christ. Trust me, this is not. Okay. So again, they are saying that this is not representing Christ. And someone said that this is very sad to see. So getting into more comments, someone said, is this his wife? Someone else said, how and where is the Most High being glorified? Someone said, see. Someone said he thinks he's happy. Peace. Someone said, all I'm going to say is bless his heart. And then, of course, you see someone is definitely laughing at, someone is definitely laughing there in the comment section as well. kind of the one that I see here, he thinks he's happy. I'm not sure I would understand how to necessarily take that. Oh, I think I'm happy. Okay. So let's get into some more comments. So these comments here said, he's not a pastor, he's an artist, a man who lets worldly things influence him sometimes. I have no heaven or hell to send him to. Um, Repentance and apology should follow, which should result in a behavior change. Okay. Someone said the woman that he was twerking on looks very uncomfortable. Someone said, he's possessed. Someone else said Kirk is sick and not interested in any spiritual healing. Someone else said this is demonic and sick work of the Antichrist. I am not surprised. Now, listen, everyone has their feelings again about Kirk and how danced and done his things over the years. Okay. If you've ever been to a Kirk Franklin concert, you're going to get your life. I'm just saying the energy is going to be great. I really like Kirk Franklin's music. Uh, I love Kirk Franklin's music, actually, truth be told. So, listen, I don't see it that way. I'm glad that he apologized for twerking on Jackie, because I can't honestly say that probably definitely was not the best look for you to be twerking on her. So I can kind of understand that. But a lot of people seem to think that Kirk Franklin represents bad things when it comes to the Christian community. But let me just also say this: a lot of y'all, what I don't think y'all understand is that a lot of these gospel artists have written for a lot of these secular and R&B artists. A lot of these R&B artists are still continuing to write for gospel artists because the industry has to be intertwined in some type of way. For example, a lot of your gospel singers now used to sing background for a lot of people, even while they were in church, i.e. Mary. They used to sing background for a lot of different people. Brandy and several different people. You have, well, I guess you wouldn't really consider Kelly Price in the church, but not only that, you've seen the Clark sisters work with people like Snoop Dogg, and you've seen people work with B Slade. You've seen people work with and B Slade. He started, of course, with Tone in the church, but he branched out, did his own thing, and he still has connection with some of the gospel artists here. Everybody hasn't thrown him away. So again, for me, in my opinion, there is there's a thing that I get it. I get it. When you represent Christ, you represent something specific. But I also feel like in this industry, they have to be open. They have to be open in so many ways. Number one, the pay, all of that kind of stuff. You got to think about it. Gospel artists don't get paid with these hip hop and rap and all of these other people. Gospel artists are the least paid in the industry. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. But anyway, I do want to know y'all thoughts. Okay, some of y'all probably will be feeling like others are feeling that Kirk Franklin is not a Christian, and he is not he is not the one to look after and all of that kind of stuff. But some of you, again, may feel like I like Kirk Franklin. I didn't really feel like he did anything wrong. Some of you may feel like he shouldn't have been twerking on Jackie. Again, let me know down in the comment section how you feel about this. Be respectful with your opinion. And with that being said, y'all, that's really all I got for this video. Okay, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. And if you'd like to bless the platform, you know how to do so. Cash App $ Chef Don2 via Venmo at Chef Don2. And also you can support via super chat, super sticker, and again, the free way of supporting the channel is by hitting that like button. All right, Don Dons, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for listening. Bye, y'all.